Hey, it's Saturday. Intro will come on Wednesday. I'm wearing a Moaning Metal top, which makes up for it. And I've got to do this video in one take. So, sorry if there are lots of ums and ahs, because I need to sleep because I'm exhausted. Book series. First one. The Quest series by a woman called Lisa Wright de Groot, who is an awesome, obsessive Harry Potter fan like us. She has an account on Nikki Lounge and stuff. Everything counts over our Quest author. And yeah, that's the worst good point. Basically, without giving any plot lines away, generally the concept behind the books and series is people traveling from, basically it's like kind of a bit like parallel universes, or basically it's like parallel dimensions, and there are lots and lots of dimensions, and there's lots of dimensions in a grid, and there are lots of grids in the universe. Basically, it's made between the world dimension, which is us, like the world, and traveling to the land dimension, and there are protectors who, and basically the protectors is what the general term. Each book has a new main character who is a new protector who travels to the other dimension to do a quest, which I like to call the Quest series. Basically, keeping the balance between good and evil. So evil is an entity which possesses people. It sends out minions in the form of people, or not people in some cases, to try and upset the balance. And if the balance is too much in favor of evil, the dimension collapses. So, and just destroyed. And the land is a very pure dimension, and it's had no experience with evil until the beginning of the books. And so it needs help, and in the world there's not a lot of evil, but they keep the balance on their own very well, and so they're sending people from the world to the land as they've experienced, so that to help deter evil from the land. And basically that's the concept behind pretty much every book. There's a new character in each book, and most people meet significant others in their stories. A couple of them haven't now, until I think it was book. I'm looking at the shelf behind me. I think book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 were the first book that someone didn't meet a significant other. I think, but generally people meet their significant others on their quests as well. Although she didn't either. Book 7 and 9 didn't. Well, one kind of did later on. One did in a later book, but yeah. This Claire, that's because Claire she's the youngest one, the main character from the 9th book, one that I just read and I got yesterday, the girl called Claire. She's only 18. That's why I like her, because a lot of people who read these books are older, apart from my friend in real life, I'm told to read them and she likes it. She likes the books, but when I go online and talk about them, a lot of people are older, and I'm like, no, I feel so young. But then it's a book with a young character, and I feel, yay, happy again. But yeah, that's these books. They're really, really good. And this one I got out because it's signed by, there we go. 4/9 Gemma, Keep the Balance, from Lisa de Groot to DGR. So that's that series. And the next series is the Noughts and Crosses series by Mallory Blackman. It's Noughts and Crosses, Knife Edge, Checkmate, and Double Cross. And before I forget, I should report it out for this Quest series. The Quest series is, let's see how much I can remember. Oracle Quest. I think it's Barrier Quest next. I think it's Barrier Quest. Oh, Barrier Quest. Can't remember the one of the next one. Something Quest. No, it's Tracy's Quest. I can't remember what it's called. Charm Quest, Land Quest, something Quest, Seer Quest, Hunt Quest, Storm Quest. But one of them was called Rune Quest, I think, wasn't there? Along those lines of ancient not rune things, some sort of. One of them was called, I can't remember. I can't read the bookshelf from here, which is a tragedy. But anyway, on to Noughts and Crosses. Basically, the crosses are black people and Noughts are white people. Not racism, but the book isn't a lot about racism. And the crosses are society, and the naught literally were naught, nothing. And the blurb says, Callum is a naught, a second-class citizen in a world run by the ruling crosses. Steffi is a cross, daughter of one of the most powerful men in the country, kind of like politician, daughter of politician-y thing, so it's not politicians, but get that idea. In their world, noughts and crosses simply don't mix, and as hostility turns to violence, Callum and Steffi possibly find a way to be together. They are determined to try it. And then the bomb explodes, and I think that's a metaphorical thing. I haven't read this book in a while, but I love this series, and it's really good. The basics about the noughts and the crosses, specific ones changing slightly throughout the book, trying to get along, and the repercussions, and it's just horrible. There's some really sad things in this book. And then, of course, there is the if ever a nought and a cross managed to have a kid, what would they be? There's all that kind of thing later on. It's like, yeah. But I'm not going to say anything because it's really hard to describe this book without spoiling it. But basically, they're really awesome series and I love it. And yeah. But it's really good series. And yeah, then I choose book series. I'm not going to do just books because I can't do just books, so I have to do series. I like series. Series are good. And I think that's all for today. But I will see you tomorrow with your theme video. And sorry about the no intros. I will get that on my feet and actually have proper intros for next week. But back to school hectic stuff is evil and I'm so tired and I have to be up. I have to be out of the house by that 9 or 10 tomorrow. Just early for Sunday. I'm going to a copy sale. But yeah. So I'm going to go now. What can I put on my head? Book on my head. Notes and crosses on my head. Bye bye.